Hi, Vicky.
Hello.
We're here today to interview Vicky regarding her life and her challenges. My name is Eric Beasley.
Vicky Beasley.
Well, Vicky, today we're here to discuss your uh, prosthetic legs. How long have you been wearing prosthetic legs?
Since I was two.
What led to you having the prosthetic legs?
When I was born feet first, and they were underdeveloped because of my mom's diabetes.
And so, as a child, and as a youth, and as a teenager, how did you deal with that?
Well, I had my first, went to Scottish Rite. I had my evaluation from the doctors there, and they determined that my right side leg would be a hindrance because I didn't have any feeling below. I was just dragging around, so they opted to take it out. This side was fine, except my feet weren't developed all the way. So I had my first surgery when I was a year old. And then after that, I had a series of surgeries to try to correct the problem.
Okay. So, how did you deal with that? Going to school and growing up?
Well, when I first started kindergarten, it was kind of hard because the kids was cruel. They made fun of me, called me peg leg and doll legs, and kind of made me feel ashamed of the way I was made. And it was hard to deal with people making smirk comments at me.
Right, yeah, that can be a hard thing to deal with.
And God let me know that the reason why I am the way I am, He made me to be an advocate for other people that give up and won't even try.
Right, right. And I'm so glad you mentioned a few minutes ago about your prosthetic legs. And so, who provided those for you when you were growing up?
Well, Headscott was my artificial limb company for a long time, from the time I was 1.5 until, wow, I got to be teenage and on beyond that until the founder of the company, he passed away, and then the guys that made my limbs, they all passed too. And then the wife that was left behind to carry the business on, I guess things got a little bit too much for her, so they finally closed down, so they're no longer in business. But one of the guys that met me when I was at Hitchcock has his own company in McKinney, but when I need something, I can call him and he will drive all the way from McKinney to come to my house to bring me whatever I need. The only problem we have now is that the state has taken over the funding for a whole lot of stuff for us, for amputees and people that actually need the help. They've cut back a lot of stuff. So it's hard for him to do anything because the state won't let him do certain things anymore like they used to.
So, a lot of the funding has been cut.
Yeah, dramatically cut.
And yeah, that's really sad. And that's one of the big reasons that I'm interviewing you today is because we are looking for some support. You've been independent all your life. Listening at your story as a kid and as a young adult and as an adult, you've always been able to take care of yourself. And so now that you're retired, you're needing a little help, right?
Yeah, I really do because these things are almost 4, maybe 5 years old now because you're supposed to change these every 2 years. But when Hitchcock made these the last time before the company went out of business, they didn't fit properly and I don't have any way of changing it. And it's like my body has changed.
Right.
And it's like, it's very uncomfortable on my left side because I'm trying to manipulate my weight to carry for the right side, which is not fitting right.
Right.
So that's putting pressure on my back, causing me having back problems. and strong my balance out, but I try to maintain and manipulate it a little bit, but by itself. And double that, you talking at least about
44, 50,000
48
dollars
or
a
maybe
year.
50,000 for just two,
Just two limbs, right?
which I don't have that kind of money. And then I have to get private insurance now, which is hard because as a retiree from the city of Dallas, I don't qualify for any city benefits anymore. So
So this has been a major impact on your life and the quality of your life, right?
yeah, this is my livelihood. This is how I get around to, take care of my home, take care of myself, take care of my son. Even, go to church, do anything, period. It's like I'm totally dependent on these things.
Yeah,
Because without them, I can't do anything.
exactly. I definitely
And
understand
I
that.
don't qualify for Medicare or nothing like that. When I try to get, some government help, because I worked for a city at 31 years, and my retirement, it says excels the limit that they got set already in place, so I don't qualify. So I'm just,
And so you're kind of like a rock in a hard place.
yeah,
It's really sad. And I know as growing up as a kid, you had dreams and aspirations.
yeah.
What are some of the dreams and aspirations that you had?
One dream that I really had that I really wanted to do was one day own my own business, like a music company or like a little bistro, bookstore type, where people could come and read, listen to music, and just, have a latte or something like that. Just enjoy themselves, you know, take a break from family or a break from whatever. Just, chill and do whatever you want to do.
So have you ever thought about taking your, I won't say disability or handicap, but taking an opportunity to get out and speak to people and to let them know about what you've been going through, and maybe that will help someone else?
Not really, but one of my doctors, way back, I want to say, in the 80s or the 70s, had asked me about that, and this guy came all the way from Chicago to make one of my limbs, and he was asking about, how would I like to be a spokesperson to show people that just give up when they lose a limb or an arm or something like that, that they can still function and do. And I told him, sure, but I've never just, dwelt on it.
Right.
But
Well, this is an amazing story. I want you to just speak freely to America and just tell them how they can help you and what you need.
well, right now I just need somebody to help me with the funding of these limbs because my little retirement money won't even cover it. Won't even put it in a ballpark. If I saved up for 3 months, it still wouldn't put a dent in it. And by me being a single mom and trying to take care of everything myself, I don't have any financial help from my son's dad or nobody. So what I get is what I get from my retirement. And stretching it is kind of hard sometimes, paying house, car insurance, car note, utilities, and keeping food. I mean, my clothes and other stuff. You can only stretch $3,500 a month so far. Sometimes it stretches and sometimes it don't.
That's true. I definitely understand that. And that leads into your faith. What faith do you have? What's been keeping you going?
My faith in God is what keeps me going. Each time that sorry, I just,
No, don't need to apologize. This is real. This is raw. This is you. We all have our struggles.
when I want to give up, God won't let me. And I've been praying about this thing and praying. And God has told me that I'm going to get some new limbs. But when I'm going to get them, I don't know. God knows I don't know. But he told me to just thank him, and I've been doing that every day when I wake up, when I go to sleep, when I'm just sitting around. I'm thankful, but he has brought me a long way. Because I know without him, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now, because one year, I'm going to be honest with you, I thought about if I wasn't here, everybody would be better off if I was gone. But as it turned out, I went to a gospel play that my cousin Eric had put on at a church. And they were all back there in the back, talking or whatever they were doing. I'm sitting in the sanctuary. And the music was playing. And everything I was thinking about, God was dealing with me then. And I started, tears flowing down my face. And my sister came out and she said, I brought you to the right place. I said, yeah. God let me know then. He said, no. I chose you. I love you. And God told me that he's going to use my weakness to show his strength. And since then, I gave my life to him. And it was told to me by a minister in my church at a prayer meeting one night I was at. And God told me then, he said, I made you this way for a reason. You're going to be a motivator for those that give up. That's why you are the way you are. But he said he could recreate what he already started. And if God can recreate my limbs and make them like yours right now, he's good. And I believe that.
And he is able. And that's why I'm here today. I'm here to let America know what we need to help.
But I'm just like, I need help with the money, because I don't know where it's coming from. Only God knows, because I sure don't know where it's coming from. And I love my son because he's been trying to do his little part to try to help. But I know he don't make as much. And then he's got things of his own he got to take care of. But I love him for doing that. And he's more so my motivator and my encouragement to anybody, because he always tells me, Mama, you can do this, you can do that. And see, I don't give up because of him, because God gave me him as a gift. When he took my mama home, and he was my gift from him, because he knew what he was getting ready to do. And so I don't give up. I keep trying, even though I get doors closed in my face, I get more no's and anything, then I got to come and call, well, we can help you do this, that, and the other, but it's always a catch to it. Right. But it's like, nobody knows what I have to go through when you have to wear these things, and these things are heavy. They're not light. They are heavy. And it wears and tears on you. It makes sores here. And it's uncomfortable, and sometimes I can stand, sometimes I can't. I have to sit down because it hurts so bad because it's pressing so much on that one little area. Right. And then it hinders me because I want to do whatever God called me to do at my church, and I can't do it because I can't stand too long. Right. And I feel bad, but
God only wants us to do what we can do. And
yeah.
God said he'll never put more on us than we can handle.
But, other than that, I'm happy at church. I mean, I love the Lord. I love to do things for him. I ain't doing it for my benefit. I'm doing it for him.
because that's what it's all about, love. But I want to do more than what I'm doing right now. I want to be able to walk, and sometimes I can't because my body's so unbalanced until, I mean, I suffer sometimes at night. I don't complain. I just get up and pray about it. But I would love to just once walk without being in pain. Walk, have my body balanced out right where I can walk right.
Well, and that's what we're here for today. We are here to help you to get to that point. And I just want to let you know that you are an inspiration. Your inspiration to me, just watching you all your life and how you've never let anything slow you down. You never had any obstacles. You marched in the marching band with all the other band members. You've always been that motivational person that's always been eager to go out there and try things. I remember you climbing trees and all that. So
I done climbed on the roof of my granny's house.
Yeah, so definitely you've been an inspiration. So we definitely don't want you to lose that in your life because of some limbs that someone can help you to provide those for you. And so that's why we're here today. We're here with Vicki Beasley. She has prosthetic legs. She's had prosthetic legs since she was an infant, 2 years old when she first started to use them. But all of her life she has been able to take care of herself, been able to provide for herself, and to live a full life. And she recently retired from the city of Dallas, the police department. And since she's retired, it's been a little bit harder for her to maintain her lifestyle because she does not have anyone to provide those legs for her anymore. And the companies that she used to go to, all those people have passed away. And so now we're looking for someone who can pick up that torch and carry her on to the end of time. She needs this. America, we need your support in this to help her to have a full life. All of us want a full life. We might not have disabilities on the outside, but we all have struggles that hold us back. And so if anyone can help to provide, to fulfill a need, we know God can, but God works through people. And so we need people to help us, to motivate us, to encourage her that God still has a plan for her. So this has been Cousins Entertainment. I want to thank you for listening, and we want to thank Vicki Beasley for coming out and telling her story. This is an amazing story, and you're going to see some pictures and some video of her as she lives her life and as she has led her life from being in the band, from swimming, from climbing trees. She's been a very active person, probably more active than some people who have had the function of their limbs. So again, we do want to thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll be looking forward to more time with Vicki, more interviews with Vicki, and with more people like Vicki, like all of us. We all have something that's holding us back. But America, we can work together and we can make this happen. And good night.